Congratulations, Canada. You are now a major exporter of abortion. I'm Brian Lilly with the Rebel.media. While Justin Trudeau and his Liberals won't publicly denounce Donald Trump and the policies he's enacting south of the border, the fact of the matter is that they are, like most of the left in Canada, trying to act as if they're the opposition party to the current American administration. So when Donald Trump signed an executive order taking the United States back to a long-standing policy of not funding abortions in other countries using federal tax dollars or American foreign aid money, well, that was too much for Canada's left. Demands have been made that Canada step in and fund foreign abortions where the U.S. will not. In fact, this has come up in the House of Commons already, and the NDP is pushing the Liberals to do that in question period.
The honourable member for Salaberry-sur-Loire. Mr. Speaker, the Trump administration has decided to cut funding for organizations that offer family planning, including access to abortion. This American action is endangering the reproductive health and the rights of millions of women and girls. The Netherlands have appealed to Canada to create an international fund to compensate for Trump's order. The Minister of International Development has said she's open to this. She now has to show leadership. What is her plan? When and how much will she invest in this international fund? The Honourable Minister of International Development. Mr. Speaker, abortion is a right, it's a health issue, and it's a development issue. Women have the right to choose, and adolescents have to be at school. We need to end violence against women, child marriage, teen pregnancy, and dangerous abortions. And I can assure you, Mr. Speaker, that women and girls are at the heart of our priorities, that reproductive health is a major issue in our new international development policy that includes sexual education for girls and boys, family planning, and safe abortion. Thank you.
Perhaps we shouldn't be surprised by this. The Liberals talk about abortion a lot. It's a big issue for them, and they promise to push for more abortion in their 2015 election platform. Let me read it to you. We will also ensure that Canada's valuable aid initiative on maternal, newborn, and child health is driven by evidence and outcomes, not ideology. Closing existing gaps in reproductive rights and health care can and will save lives. We will cover the full range of reproductive health services as part of MNCH initiatives. Okay, let me break this down a little bit. The Maternal, Newborn, and Child Health Initiative is the program set up by Prime Minister Stephen Harper back in 2010 when Canada hosted the G8 summit in Muskoka. Harper took a UN Millennial Development Goal that had been neglected and pushed other countries around the table to support this important idea. And what was that idea? It was to help mothers survive childbirth in the developing world and to help newborns reach the age of 5. At the time, it was estimated that 9 million children died each year before reaching their 5th birthday. And it was estimated that hundreds of thousands of women died or were quite injured during childbirth. So the plan was, let's help them. Let's save lives, not end them. And yet the Liberals denounced Harper's plan, which received acclaim around the world, but they denounced it because Harper's plan to save lives did not include abortion. Now, I don't care what your position on abortion is. You can be pro-life, pro-choice. That's irrelevant to this discussion. The bottom line is abortion is not saving a life. Abortions end lives. And don't say, well, what if the life of the mother's in danger? That's such a tiny amount of the overall abortions performed. What the Liberals are doing is exporting abortion on a large scale and claiming it's about saving lives. One of the real problems with making abortion a key part of Canada's foreign aid portfolio is that many of the countries we give aid to don't actually allow abortion. It's either illegal or culturally frowned upon, and now we come in, the all-knowing, progressive, feminist, white colonialists, and impose our values. I thought Liberals didn't like that sort of thing. And yet Canada is set to join with the Netherlands in pushing for a $600 million a year fund for abortion. That's massive. I doubt the most pro-choice Liberal voters out there, ones that like the general idea of funding foreign abortions, ever thought that we would be abortion exporters on that scale. But there it is, Canada's new policy. Abortion on demand worldwide with your Canadian tax dollars. Forget about saving lives, forget about helping mothers survive childbirth, forget about helping kids make it until the age of 5. We have new priorities now that include spreading abortion and opposing Donald Trump. Welcome to Justin Trudeau's Canada. If you liked the video you just watched, make sure you never miss a Rebel video again. Click subscribe to our YouTube channel and head on over to the rebel.media and become a member and access premium content.